Today, we'll show you how easy it is to install a Fypon door surround on a vinyl facade. So let's get started. In a minute, we'll give you tips and easy to follow instructions. But first, there are a few things you should know and do before getting underway. Fypon product can be installed using standard woodworking tools. For the installation process, you will need the following materials: a saw, a tape measure, a framing square, a hammer, safety glasses, a putty knife, a screw gun, 1 3/4 inch exterior grade screws or nails, a caulk gun, 2 foot or 6 foot level, PL premium adhesive, polyurethane compatible filler to patch holes, and a 1 by 4 inch polyurethane trim board or PVC to be used as installation strips. It is recommended that you install the door surround pre-finished with an exterior grade acrylic latex paint. If installing unfinished, coordinate with the paint contractor to ensure that they are using the correct type of paint. As a reminder, a few key finishing pointers are: ensure the opening is properly flashed and sealed prior to installing the door surround to help prevent water infiltration. Finish all surfaces of polyurethane exposed to weather within 90 days. And always be sure you have plenty of fresh air and adequate ventilation. With these things in mind, you can begin the installation process. The first step in the process will be installing all of your installation strips. To do this, you're going to measure the height of the door from the top of the door down to the landing. Be sure to include any existing trim, such as brick mold, in your measurement. Once you have your installation strips measured and cut to length, place a 1/4 inch bead of PL Premium on the back of the installation strips and press firmly into position on the wall. Repeat this process for both sides of the door. Now you're ready to cut and install the crosshead installation strip. To do this, measure the distance from the outside of the left installation strip and the outside of the right installation strip. Cut the crosshead installation strip to size and apply a 1/4 inch bead of PL Premium and press firmly into position. Next, you will need to secure the installation strips to the wall with fasteners. Fasten with 2 screws at the top, 2 in the middle, and 2 at the bottom of the installation strips. This will ensure the strips are held in place while the glue cures. Next, install the J-channel around the installation strips to allow for adequate water mitigation. 5/8 inch J-channel is recommended for the install. Now you are ready to begin installing the pilasters. To do this, first measure the height of the door from the top of the door down to the landing. Be sure to include any existing trim such as brick mold in your measurement. Once you have your measurement, mark the height on the pilasters and cut the excess off the bottom of the pilaster. If using a pilaster with a detached plinth block, you will first attach the plinth block to the pilaster. Apply PL Premium adhesive to the back of the plinth block, position the block on the pilaster, and attach with exterior grade screws through the pilaster. Now you're ready to begin installing the pilasters. To do this, you will first need to apply a 1/4 inch bead of PL Premium adhesive to the back of the pilaster. Now position the pilasters next to the door and firmly press it onto the installation strips. Finally, fasten the pilaster to the installation strips using exterior grade screws, ensuring that you countersink the screws into the pilaster approximately 1/8 of an inch. It is recommended that you use a minimum of 6 fasteners on each pilaster. 2 at the top, 2 in the middle, and 2 at the bottom. Once you have both pilasters installed, you are now ready to install the crosshead. Note: if the crosshead is too long, visit the Fypon website to obtain detailed instructions for cutting a crosshead and installing a keystone to cover the cut. If your exterior facade is vinyl, it is recommended that you install the crosshead so the vinyl siding sits in the J-channel, which is located directly behind the top of the crosshead. To install the crosshead, you are going to apply a bead of PL Premium to the back side of the crosshead. Next, you will firmly press the crosshead into position on the installation strips, ensuring that the crosshead is properly centered and level above the door. Next, fasten the crosshead to the wall. It is recommended that you use a minimum of 6 screws, 2 on the left end, 2 on the middle, and 2 on the right. Now you're ready to fill the holes in the pilasters and crosshead from fastening. It is important to use exterior grade filler. Once applied, allow to dry before sanding. Once you have sanded the filler, you can now touch up with paint. If installed unfinished, coordinate with your paint contractor.